Top 5 Best Mousepad 2022. 22. Mousepads can be to your gaming setup as they help you maintain a level of precision and allow for better mouse tracking in-game. This is particularly important in the case of competitive shooter games in which having a precise aim and tracking your opponents is very important to hit your shots. While mousepads alone are not going to magically make you a better gamer, they definitely help. Not to mention, they also prevent the mouse feet from wearing off quickly. There's no shortage of mousepads on the market, but we're going to take a look at the best RGB mousepads in this article. That's right, mousepads with RGB lights. RGB mousepads are becoming quite popular on the market right now. A lot of manufacturers have launched their own RGB-enabled mousepads, so there are plenty of options to choose from. Not all of them are worth buying, though. So let's take a quick look at the ones that are worth considering in 2022. Number 5 on the list, Pulsefire. Pulsefire. While a lot of other in this collection are also available in a large size for bigger desks, we think the HyperX Pulsefire is a good option to consider if you happen to have a large-sized desk. Just like a lot of other listings, this one is also available in a bunch of different sizes. You can buy it in small, medium, and XL sizes, based on which the shape of the mousepad changes too. The XL version of the mousepad, in particular, measures 35.43 by 16.54 x 0.2 inches, making it a great option for a variety of desks. The overall quality of the Pulsefire mousepad is pretty solid. For the price, we think it's on par with a lot of more expensive mousepads on the market, which is great. This one comes with a textured cloth surface that'll give you plenty of grips. This means the Pulsefire is a control-type mousepad. HyperX also has a speed matte, but that one doesn't have RGB lighting, so keep that in mind. One of the best things about this particular mousepad is that it comes with silicone shielding around the RGB lights. This allows for uniform diffused lighting. Also, the shielding will prevent the corners from fraying, so you can expect this mousepad to last longer than other options out there on the market. Notably, you also get a rubber base that will keep the mousepad from sliding on the table surface. This is a great feature to have, especially on gaming mousepads, as they'll be in place when you are gaming. Number 4 on the XCOM sRGB Soft. Soft. If you are looking for affordable than the Cooler Master MP750, then we think the LUXCOM sRGB Soft RGB mousepad is also a great option to consider. We stumbled upon this particular mousepad while searching for options on Amazon, and we think this is worth adding to our collection mainly because of its price tag. The LUXCOM sRGB Soft mousepad is available for $18 at the time of writing this article, making it the most affordable RGB mousepad in this collection. Despite the affordable price tag, we think the LUXCOM sRGB Soft mousepad is a great option because it offers plenty of great features. This particular mousepad has 2 RGB zones, which means you get slightly more customization options with this one over the Cooler Master MP750. And just like the Cooler Master MP750, this particular mousepad also has a button on the cable connector to change the lighting. This comes in handy to switch the lighting on the fly without having to fiddle the software on your computer. In fact, you can use this button to switch between a bunch of different colors too. You can also press and hold the button to turn the lights on or off completely too. The LUXCOM sRGB Soft mousepad is just 4mm thick, which means it's more in line with a lot of other mousepads in this collection. This mousepad has speed-type material, which is good for gaming. You may, however, have some trouble getting used to it if you are coming from, say, a control-type mousepad with a rough surface. You get a rubber base with this motherboard, so it'll stay in place even if you are making quick movements with your mouse. Number 3 on the Master MP750. Cooler Master is aim in the computing space with a ton of reliable components. Cooler Master also has a lot of affordable budget options that are preferred by those who are not particularly looking to spend a ton of money. As such, if you don't want to spend close to $50 on a gaming mousepad, then we highly recommend checking out the Cooler Master MP750 RGB mousepad. This particular gaming mousepad carries an affordable price of under $35. In fact, you'll often be able to pick it for as low as $25. And at that price, you are essentially getting a great mousepad that offers plenty of great features. According to Cooler Master, the MP750 features a finely textured cloth surface that offers a slick texture and smooth maneuverability. While nothing special about this particular surface, it seems to be just fine for most users. One thing that's worth pointing out about this particular mousepad is that it comes with a spill-resistant coating. This feature makes the MP750 mousepad better than a lot of other options out there on the market. We recommend keeping water and other kinds of beverages away from the computer peripherals, but it's safe to say that you'll easily be able to clean the mousepad if you happen to spill something on it. Things like water droplets can easily be rolled off the surface. Number 2 on the Firefly V2. V2. Razer is a popular component space that's known for its RGB-enabled peripherals. Believe it or not, a lot of people buy a bunch of these Razer peripherals, including mice and keyboards, mainly because of the company's chroma lighting. The Razer Firefly V2 is the company RGB-enabled mousepad that'll give you all the RGB bling you'll ever need for your setup. The Razer Firefly V2 is also not that expensive, making it a solid addition to this collection of the best RGB mousepads on the market. One of the best things about the Razer Firefly V2 is that it comes with 19 customizable RGB zones. This is a lot more than what you get with most RGB-enabled mousepads, so it's already a great option to consider if you want lots of lights and good customization options. Just like other RGB-enabled Razer peripherals, you can use the Razer Synapse software to customize the lighting on this mousepad to your liking. Razer Synapse software is known to be one of the most popular customization software out there that'll let you fine-tune the settings. You get as many as 7 brightness controls, a bunch of preset options for lighting effects, and more. And just like the SteelSeries mousepad that we just saw, the Razer Firefly V2 can also be set to react to the in-game scenarios. And if you happen to have other RGB-enabled RGB peripherals like a mouse or a keyboard, then you can sync the lighting on this with that too. Unlike the SteelSeries mousepad that we mentioned earlier, however, the Razer Firefly V2 won't let you swap out the central cloth material. According to Razer, the Firefly V2 comes with a micro-textured plastic surface that enabled speedy mouse movements to be able to track better in games. Number 1 on the Series QCK Prism. A Prism. Number 1 on the Series QCK Prism, available for under $50. The SteelSeries QCK Prism is currently one of the best RGB mousepads you can buy out there. You can only buy the XL version of this mousepad at this price, but we think that's plenty for most users with a standard-sized desk. This is one of those RGB-enabled mousepads that won't overwhelm you with RGB lights, so we think it has just the right amount of lights to add a touch of RGB flair to your setup. The SteelSeries QCK Prism mousepad, as you can see, has RGB lights towards the edge of the pad. This particular mousepad has 12 dynamic RGB zones, which means you can get a decent level of RGB effects going to match the overall aesthetics of your setup. The RGB lights can be controlled via the SteelSeries engine software. Customizing the mousepad lighting is similar to how you would customize the lighting on any other RGB-enabled peripherals. The SteelSeries engine software has a bunch of preset options to choose from, so you can set up a good effect without putting too much effort into it. The software will also allow you to get reactive lighting effects that will change based on the scenarios in your game. For instance, the lights will glow red if you're, say, low on ammo or health in-game. The software will also allow you to sync the RGB lighting with other SteelSeries peripherals, which is great.